Hello everyone, and welcome back to the dirty lies about God of War Ragnarok with me, the Pseudo-Doc. Now, if you remember well, we stopped off in the last episode right here with our friend Thor, who has decided to announce his entrance into this episode on a dramatic note by destroying a pile of rocks. Curious to see where the game leads from here, to be honest. I had a sneaky suspicion in the last episode that we're approaching the end here, but really at this moment I have no idea.
Where's the mask?
So let's see. Let's see where all roads head now. I'm hoping that we have maybe, 2 or 3 episodes worth of content at the most, as, I would like to move to another game relatively soon, but we'll find out. I'm expecting a pretty bombastic ending here, so that is something I'm excited to see.
Here. This is the spot.
Well, where is it? In the lava?
I don't know.
Oh dear. Everyone's favorite teenager is in trouble again.
Ah! Damn it!
Some advice. Sticking your hand in lava is never gonna feel good.
Wasn't
Fair
thinking.
point, that Thor.
It's better that way. Alright, let's get out of here. No. Don't try to play me again. You're an okay kid. You're still a giant, and I'll revel in killing you too.
A bit creepy to say that to a 14-year-old.
What did you do? Loki. The rift got brighter. Look, you did it.
Look, one of these phrases is complete now. We can read it all.
But you can't translate it.
Not yet.
See, I got a little theory. I think if we can find the rest of this, we can use it to look into that without, losing an eye or worse. Look at this. We make a good team. Don't we? Don't we? Make a good damn team.
I feel like Odin is
Just like
simping
you,
hard.
You both behave out there?
Thor was really great. I learned a lot from him.
You learned something from him. Really now.
Okay.
What did you teach the kid?
The fucking love fest has begun again.
Nothing. What could I possibly teach him?
Also, why is the gash
Exactly.
in Thor's stomach? Did we do that? I can't even
I
remember.
was wondering where that went. Actually, I had a pretty good idea. Change of heart.
I'm not really sure why I came to Asgard. But I realize now it wasn't to be a spy. I need you to know you can trust me. And if I'm gonna help
Why are
you take this to
you...
the end.
Oh my god. Why
need
is
to be
this
able
guy
to
just
trust you.
laying his cards out on the table?
And trust is earned. I get it. Take this. Figure out the rest of it. If you're staying, that is.
You're gonna tell me what you're really looking for in there.
Translate that, and I'll tell you everything.
How convenient.
And on that, young man, you can trust me.
The other day, a friend of mine was telling me that he always finds a threat that's issued calmly much more
You always
frightening
this hard on Thor?
than a threat
Seems like you're
issued
mad
by a
at
man
him or
yelling.
Ooh, getting nosy. Getting personal. No, I get it. But it's nothing like that. It's...
That's the vibe
well,
I get
to
from
be
Odin.
honest, it's the only language he understands. I'm serious. Go ahead and try being nice to him. See where that gets you.
Skull and Hati. Kinda want one of these.
One of what? I'm not sure I saw what he was alluding to there, but anyway, let's grab this first. Seems a bit egregious of us to steal right in front of Odin, but hey, we gotta stick it to him somehow now that we're simping hard. I really wonder where this is going to lead us, because I have a real feeling Odin's gonna stab us in the arse, and then Kratos and Atreus will have a rift in their relationship because of Atreus' betrayal that will really test their resolve. But that's just me guessing. As for the prophecy and the subject of Kratos' death, I have to say, I'm not particularly concerned. I just know they're not going to kill Kratos. He has what a friend of mine describes as protagonist immunity. Can never kill a protagonist. We've been to all of that area. Let's go check it out real quick just to see if there's any new developments that we ought to take stock of. Here's this turd.
Are you trying to make friends now?
Well, I just aided the Allfather. You said that makes us allies.
Yes, as long as you had no treacherous...
I really want to whack him.
You don't really know quite what you're doing here anymore.
He looks like such a high school prick, doesn't he? He looks like a fucking
Whatever,
jock
man.
from the high school football team. The kind that thinks he's just better than everyone else without necessarily having a qualification to his name to have that sort of
How was it?
brimming
Did father
confidence.
behave himself?
Yeah, I mean, better than I would have expected, I guess.
Is that the sword from grandfather's study?
Oh yeah, her name's Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid. Wow, Allfather must really trust you. Well, glad you survived your first day.
Hey, me too.
Tomorrow we talk about Valkyries.
This is beginning to sound like a fucking college program that we've enrolled in. The All-Father's School of Magic and Divination.
Did you think that I would be?
Well, it's a pretty good sword.
I'm not angry. I'm concerned. You know that's not what I want for her.
You don't want her to have a sword.
But it's not about having a sword.
I feel a bit
It's about what you use
perverse
it for.
overhearing that conversation, but they're
I
not
think you know what I mean.
discussing
Yeah,
anything
And I don't want that for her either.
particularly important, so
You
whatever.
don't have to worry. She's a smart girl. Smarter than her father.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
The laughter at the end sounded a bit creepy. I don't think I want to know what's going on behind that door, if I'm honest with you. Doesn't seem like anything we should
This
be
has been a
party
weird
to.
day. Exactly. Huh. Nicely equipped. That
Any
needs work.
upgrades? Yeah. Jotnar bow is now +3. Awesome. What else can we do? Special items. Can't equip any of the ones we already have, or can't upgrade them rather. What about resources? We still have the resurrection stone. I think that's that for now. I wonder what Kratos and everyone else are doing. Are they just going to be frantically looking for us across the 9 realms? Have they given up on us? Because we haven't heard from them in a while now. I really like watching the game on my monitor sometimes because it looks a lot better on the monitor than it does on my primary output source here. When I say monitor, I mean the one that I'm running OBS on. I always, enjoy the game on my primary output source, and then I watch it later on YouTube, and it looks better on YouTube than it does on what I'm actually playing it on. The fuck is this? Is Kratos here now? Oh no, we just transitioned over to where he is. He seems remarkably calm for a man whose son is missing. And in fact, worse than missing, cooperating with his arch nemesis. What are you gonna do, big man? What are you gonna do?
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid.
I have a plan.
Do you now?
Okay, are we gonna go straight to Asgard ourselves?
The Nords.
Bust him out?
You found them once. Could you do so again?
Who the fuck are the
I
Norns?
could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these lands, are they not?
Oh, the
No, they know.
predictors of the future.
You may not find them cooperative.
As long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the
Shut
situation.
the fuck up here. You have been an
The boy
absolute
seems
waste of
quite
space
capable.
in this
Perhaps
game
if
so
you
far.
simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here.
Exactly. You've been a waste of space.
It's foolishness. It's confusion. I do not seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya.
That sounds like a fucking backhanded compliment if I ever heard
was a
one from
first
Tyr.
resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
It's never been of use, my friend.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves.
Tyr is just an emo
Come,
goth
sit,
teenager,
please.
constantly making you feel like you're not doing enough to validate
You
him.
have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
I'm guessing this is going to be a lengthy quest. I don't think the Norns are just hanging around waiting for us.
Offer him counsel. I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And
Just
I
making
failed.
sure there's no items
What's my
in these
role all
rooms.
this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been.
You are
That's why
a
Odin
useless,
is the first
overgrown man
terrified.
here. Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, we have some skills that we can engage our points on, so let's do that. We have everything pretty much for the Leviathan axe. I have a feeling we have everything for the Blades of Chaos too. What about our friend Freya? Same. Use XP for skills, skill mods, and upgrades. Upgrades for the Spartan Rage? Oh yeah, I didn't even notice this. Yes, please. Alright, we got Fury up to level 3, that's good. Not particularly bothered about anything else at this moment. I do want to see if there's any upgrades that this fine gentleman can offer us. Although I have a feeling I had a look at this earlier. What's this? Increases Kratos' melee damage against stasis-afflicted enemies. That seems very situational. Melee damage when he's below 50% is increased. That seems useful. I'll craft that. And successful attacks against enemies will cleanse small amounts of Bifrost. Yeah, why not? Again, very situational, but no harm, I guess. Splintered Sigil. Atreus fires a seeking sigil arrow that ricochets between enemies. Yeah, that seems fine. Although Atreus is no longer available to us. I think that's that for now, honestly. Reckless Empowerment. All damage dealt is increased while runic arrows are fully Yeah, depleted. That seems really useful, actually. Yes, that's good. Alright, I think that's that, really. Let's, head off to fucking Midgard. What's our friend Brock up to here?
Hang on! I got something for you.
Okay.
Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back.
Hey Jacob, how are you? How's your day going? And welcome to the stream.
Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
A shield gifted to Kratos by his beloved wife, Laufey. Good, how about you? I'm doing well, man. I'm doing really well. Where are you from, Jacob? And, are you playing God of War Ragnarok 2 or just watching? A shield fit for staying mobile and charging up. Double tap L1 to shield punch and blah blah blah. Australia? Oh, very cool, dude. Super cool. I'm based in America, so other end of the world from you. Are you, playing this game too, or just checking it out?
We may have consequences to look forward to.
Excited to see this new shield that we've just unlocked. We'll find out if it's actually worthwhile. Hey, here's our furry squirrel friend. What's he up to?
Ah, Master Kratos, my apologies. Madame Neathog's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
Yeah, disappearance of Madame Neathog.
Then another long-time tenant of the tree. She was here even before I arrived, and that was ages ago.
Mm-hmm. She disappeared, chat. Disappeared.
Terrible, just terrible.
She disappeared in the way some of Jeffrey Dahmer's victims disappeared. I'm just watching because I wait for the price to go down. Yeah, that makes sense, man. I think the game, in America at least, is selling for like... Is it 70 or 80 US dollars? So I get you. It is expensive. I have a feeling though that it will probably drop down in price for Boxing Day. So that's perhaps a good time to buy it. I hope you've been able to keep clear of some of the major spoilers though.
And found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation.
Have you played the 2018 one, the predecessor to this game?
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they
in Australia it's $90. Yeah, I can believe that, dude. It's super expensive. It's a good game though, I'll say that. And it's definitely bang for buck in that, for example, we're about 25 hours into this game, a bit more than 25 hours, and I still feel like there's at least 10 hours of content left, and that's not even including all the side quests, many of which I have steered clear of because they seem a bit tedious, so it's definitely chunky in terms of content.
Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
Yes. Oh, you played God of War 2018?
Of course.
Yeah, that was a super good game, but as I've said before on the stream, I like this one better. I think this one has better combat, better bosses, and arguably a more interesting story, although that's debatable, to be honest. I think the 2018 one had a pretty decent story as well. This one's just a bit more complicated in terms of story. That was a more simple plot line.
She's a friend. No.
Better they get this from you.
Oh great, we finally got our 2 doggos out.
Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate.
I am still annoyed that we cannot pet the wolves. That's just a travesty on the part
When
of
did you last brush them?
Santa Monica Studio.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them and they'll take care of you.
Rhea calling us out for not taking our wolves for a bath. more and more we hang out with Freya, this is becoming a new husband-wife relationship. I like this one because you never see Kratos so emotional. Yeah, for sure. I think that the 2018 one at times...
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask
almost felt like a deep sort of character study of Kratos as a man, whereas this game definitely has a much larger plot than, you know, just that.
You didn't tell me you had a death.
There's a lot of stuff going on in this game, many characters, many sort of parallel stories.
The giants.
Definitely closer in that sense to older God of War.
Long ago, who we would meet.
The new God of War.
All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at
the biggest improvement between the two games, though, with regards to this game, is definitely combat. Combat in this game is sleek. It's much quicker, tenser, more abilities, more variety in enemies and bosses. So that's definitely a marked improvement from the previous game, which I think was actually, in my opinion, a bit of a letdown on those fronts. I'm actually really excited to see how the game ends, because I'm expecting some really big boss fights towards the last bit of this this game, including the climactic fight with Thor.
Find the Norns.
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Wolves' noses point in the direction of ascent, and excitement increases when nearing the swords.
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home.
Alright, they seem to be sniffing this way.
She speaks highly of that.
A strong enemy odor is distracting the wolves.
She told me all about it when she
Is this like a field boss coming up?
She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen.
The characters just talk so much. It's really hard to like concentrate and you know, kind of think through what you're doing when they keep going on and on.
So loyal.
Do you think anyone will be able to end Kratos? Hey, that's a good question, honestly. No is my answer, because, you know,
this thread of fate we are
to put it simply, man,
it's not somebody's
nobody, including Zeus, who was literally the king of the gods in Greece, could kill Kratos. And so, I have no reason to believe that any of the Norse gods are that much more powerful than Zeus, you know. So I do think that Kratos will survive. Also, as I was saying earlier, Kratos has the unique benefit of being a protagonist. He has protagonist immunity. Nothing can kill a protagonist, especially one whose franchise makes a ton of money.
No, I have not missed Midgard and Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see.
So I do not expect Kratos to die at the end of this game. Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh great. All right, come along. Let's put an end to your nonsense. Oh shit. Oh, I actually can go into Spartan Rage right away. Why not? Why wouldn't I?
Incoming fire!
I wonder if we're damage immune in the Spartan Rage. I can't remember. Oh shit, those are the frigid enemies. Gonna need to change weapons. Oh dear. Who's the ranged enemy and how do I get to him? Okay. I am definitely a bit rusty today. Yeah, I'm feeling super rusty today. What the fuck is wrong with me? Alright, hold on. Alright, let's kind of isolate them. Go for them one after the other. There's one down. Let's use Freya a little bit more aggressively. There's 2 down. A couple more here. Oh shit. Yeah, damn, I'm super rusty today. I think this has a lot to do with playing Dark Souls 2 on stream yesterday, to be fair. Alright, there we go. Oh shit. That was bad. Alright, let's get the axe out now. See if there is a health source we can grab real quick. There we go. Alright, we should be fine now. Oh, he's always dead. He's already dead. Wait. Bruh, he's dead. Just kill him. There we go. Trollman is done.
Ah, give him what for.
Who else is around? Okay. Oh shit. Shit, I completely forgot the fact that we are so low on health. Job done. Alright, let's grab some HP wherever we can.
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
If you had to put Kratos up against someone, who would it be? You mean like any character from any game ever? Or just from the God of War universe?
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
If it does not help us find the Norns.
A sword hilt of King Groffel Kraki Skofnung is useless in its current state. Warn, blah blah blah.
This way.
There was no way I could read that before they fucking took it off the screen. From anywhere. Ah, that's a good question, Jacob. Who do I think could stand in a fight against Kratos? That is a very good question.
Now's no time to wander off, brother.
Bro, it's just the shortcut. I just want to activate the shortcut. That's so stupid. Let me think about this. Certainly it cannot be any character who's like mortal, you know. So that rules out a whole bunch of potential fighters.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it.
Fantastic. Well, where are our fucking wolves?
What does the king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
Yeah, bear with me. Just trying to figure out where we actually need to go here. Do we go up? Do we go through? Yeah, give me a sec. I'll come back to your question. Let me just figure out where exactly I need to head off to from here. Well, this path has been sealed, which is a bit annoying. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I know where we need to go, I think, anyway. Yeah, I think we need to drop down from that other place. Here we go. Cool. Cool. But yeah, coming back to your question, I don't know if you watched the Watchmen series, Jacob, but I think that Dr. Manhattan from the Watchmen series probably has a good chance. I think Superman might have a good chance.
Being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's minds? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
But not many others. I wouldn't even say Thor could kill Kratos. I mean, we fought Thor at the beginning of this game, and we matched him toe to toe. Maybe we both would have died from that fight, but I wouldn't say that. Oh shit! I wouldn't say that. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Well, I only had one hit in me. But yeah, like I was saying, I wouldn't say that, you know, Thor could just kill us and walk away. This guy requires a lot of dodging, if I remember correctly. Oh shit. And I love how he only goes for us. Why am I so sloppy today? Jesus Christ. If you had to name Kratos a different name, what would it be? That's a tough one, dude. Never thought about it. You know, given that Kratos actually reminds me of Hercules, I'll probably name him Hercules. Because a lot of what Kratos does in the games, actually, to me, based on my moderate level of knowledge about Greek mythology, reminds me of Hercules. So yeah, I think that seems like a fair name. Oh my god, this guy. This fucking guy. Oh shit. This is just a boss reskin, which is annoying, but this dude just does so much damage. And also, I feel really rusty today. Alright, Freya, you gonna do any magic? Are you capable of anything of value today or no? Do we have any health items we can grab? Doesn't seem like it, honestly. Ah, shit. Fucking A. He does a world of damage, this bastard. Maybe I'm just not playing conservatively enough. I'm being a bit too greedy, perhaps. I've heard people have been having a lot of trouble with this game in hard mode. I am playing it on normal because I, to be honest with you, do not have the patience to play Dark Souls 2 and God of War at the same time and be kicked in the ass by both. But I have heard that hard mode is brutal. Oh my god. Flipping, eh? Did you know Kratos is actually the god of strength? Yes, I actually saw a TikTok about that today, of all things. And I also learned that... Oh my god, what am I doing here? Wow. Yeah, I also learned that, like, a lot of the lore about Kratos in the game is not, you know, true to his actual sort of story in Greek mythology. But that's to be expected, you know. Obviously, the game is inspired by Greek mythology, but not necessarily true to it. Wow. I am really concerned that this guy is going to do a number on us. Oh shit. Watch out. This guy is a right prick. Oh shit. Get out of the way. While he does his stupid... What the fuck? I'm trying to grab the heal item there, for fuck's sake. Why can't I grab the healing item here? That's just so stupid. I'm gonna lose. Wow. Well, we're gonna resurrect ourselves. Why not? You know? Might as well. I am very underwhelmed by the amount of damage that our friend Freya is doing in this fight. I'm also thinking we will not make it in this run. Or maybe we might actually, who knows? Things are looking up now. Oh shit! Ah, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. Did you think Kratos will look like this if he came to... You know, I think there's actually a real-world equivalent, Jacob, to Kratos. There's a guy out there who looks like he could play Kratos, and that's probably Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Because look at him. I can see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson pulling off Kratos. He has about the, you know, same sort of build. He's bald as well. He's got the big arms, the big chest, the thick legs. Yeah, I could see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson pulling it off. Jason Momoa, the guy from Aquaman, could probably do it too, actually, now that I think about it. I just need to dodge and block a bit more. Ah, shit, I should have blocked that.
It will pass.
We are doing good damage now, so that's something. Shit, I wasn't locked onto him the whole time, for fuck's sake. Do we take additional damage from just being in his little fire pit? I don't think so. Okay, this is a good run so far. Not too bad so far. Not too bad so far at all. Finally finding my form a little bit after some fucking Dark Souls 2 infused rust. For a reskin fucking boss, this guy is not easy. Alright, here we go. Whew.
Whatever.
Reminds me of tales of a cruel empress, one too angry to die.
We will see.
Alrighty then, that's that brick done with. I think they get harder each time you discover them. So the first one was okay, the second one was hard. This guy was even harder, but now I think I've found my form again, so we should be fine. Alrighty then. Fleeting remnants, blah blah blah. Okay, can we apparently upgrade our Blades of Chaos? We're gonna need to go meet Brock and Sindri for that though, so alright, whatever.
Did Odin seek the Norns?
Oh, here's our wolfos. Let me see if I can kill that fucking animal from here.
Or he wanted to forget what he saw.
Can I get a look on him? Doesn't seem like it. If you were in the God of War universe, what would you call yourself? You know what I thought always was a cool name? Xerxes. Yeah, I would go with Xerxes, mate. I always thought Xerxes is a very cool name, even though it's actually not Greek. It's name of a Persian ruler who tried to conquer ancient Greece.
Mind telling us what you experienced when you
But yeah,
saw the Norns
I like the name Xerxes, mate. There we go, some upgrade mats dropped off. Let's go grab them. What about you, Jacob? If you were in the God of War universe, what will your name be? I actually think Xerxes is a super cool name for a kid. If I ever had a kid, I would name him Xerxes. Super badass name. Alrighty then, where are the dogs taking
about
us?
My last visit to the Norns. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate, which only made me more determined to try.
They're definitely on a trail. Heading that way, I think.
What of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland.
Hi all, how's the game going this evening? Says Wisco Kurt. Hey Wisco, how are you doing? How's your day been? Game's going well. We died a couple of times to a side boss, but eventually managed to get the better of him. I think I have a lot of Dark Souls 2 instigated rust today, so I just feel like I finally gotten into the zone again. Because I was being a little bit too cavalier for the first 15 odd minutes of that boss battle,
When I challenged them,
and only managed to get my bearings in the last 2 minutes, so hoping that now we're in good shape.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible.
Busy,
thing I've
finally
ever
caught up after the holiday break. Oh no, time to shake off the rust. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're in the business end of the game now, so
Can you imagine?
bunch of shit is about to go down. As for catching up, that's good. How was the family Thanksgiving? From what I remember you telling me about your family's gatherings, I'm expecting a very elaborate feast was put together for the festivities.
It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something.
Speaking of elaborate feasts, I really want to put a charcuterie and cheese board together now. I might do that this weekend. Funnily, I actually went to my local fromagerie to grab the ingredients for a cheese and charcuterie board
I feel the Norns over here.
a few weeks ago, grabbed all of my materials, went to pay at the grocer's, and here's my luck. The fire alarm went off. And so I was unable to check out. I even tried to get the cashier to just let me check out because it wasn't a raging inferno or anything. It was just a fucking, you know, smoke detector type thing that went off. But the grocer very politely said that, you know, they did not want to put my life at risk for some fucking charcuterie and cheese. So I ended up leaving and ordering burgers at home instead. Regrettable.
Oh, no.
Definitely gonna correct that this weekend, perhaps.
Another dead end.
Fuck me. These fucking Norns. Dionysus, says Jacob Sellers. Oh, the god of wine? You a wine drinker, Jacob? Oh shit. What the fuck? But Dionysus or Dionysus is a pretty cool name too. So I see your interest in it, Jacob. Dionysus.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Well, it's a pretty badass name for a god of wine, you know? Have you played Hades, by the way, Jacob? Given your obvious interest in Greek mythology, I feel like you'd really enjoy Hades. I wonder if Wisco Kurt's played it too. It seems like the kind of game Wisco Kurt would be super interested in as well. Seeing as he likes roguelikes and has a Switch. Wisco Kurt, give me a sec. I'm gonna get to your messages in just a moment. Oh yeah, I'm definitely in the swing of things now. Definitely hitting the ground running now.
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
Yeah, let me look at the messages here real quick. Wonderful, quite the feast this year. Highlight was venison tenderloin on the grill, and so was the cheese platter. Damn, that sounds really good. I don't eat meat, but I'm sure the venison was exquisite, and cheese platter is always a hit with me. I was just watching this TikTok of a woman in Puglia, in Italy, showing off the cheese platter she and her family put together, and I wanted to kill myself.
It's not related to the
Never
Norns.
have I had such overpowering envy triggered in me by a stranger on TikTok. And oof on the fire alarm. Yeah, that was a fucking disaster. That was so sad because I had everything, and that day, you know, was in one of those reckless moods millennials often fall into of, you know, spending a bit more than you likely should. So I bought like a very nice bottle of champagne, some exquisite cheeses, spared no expense on the prosciutto and the salami, and then had the fucking fire alarm go off. So the fates had decided that cheese and charcuterie were not in my future that day. Oh, the wine theme this year for the holiday was Beaujolais, so many assortments of that this year. And what the game again? Oh, Beaujolais is a superb wine. When my wife and I were in France this December, we were in the Loire Valley, which of course produces some quality Beaujolais, so we had some fantastic bottles there. We even bought one back to America. You know what happens when you buy a fancy bottle of wine from France? You always, you know, kind of wait for the culturally significant moment to finally uncork it. And we kept waiting. No such moment was arising, and then finally one evening we said, fuck it, we're just gonna open this and drink it, because who knows when that moment will finally come. And I must say, it paid off. Drinking that wine was a culturally significant moment in and of itself.
Does it hurt?
Oh, this? Only when I worry.
Alright, we got some upgrades here. No, I wanted to upgrade the Blades of Chaos first. What? Really? No? That's a bit annoying. I thought we were ready for it. Alright, cool, no worries. Let's upgrade our handles anyway. I'm surprised this is still at level 3. We haven't found the Chaos Flames. I don't know if I'm not exploring enough or just fucking blind. I have no idea. This gives me way more strength though. I don't know, do I want to keep focusing on the vitality and luck? You know what, let's stick with it. What's the point in, you know, shaking it up for no reason? My current shield is not due for an upgrade. My Rond isn't either.
Anything for Freya? What'll it be?
None of Freya's items seem upgradable. Oh, we can upgrade our Vidar though. Let's do that.
A good fit.
Let's make sure that our equipment is at its absolute best. Oh, and let's also buy a resurrection stone, seeing as we... did we lose ours actually? I'm not sure. Given that the run that we actually killed the boss in, we didn't use the resurrection stone. I think we still have it. Yes, we do. Excellent, okay. Any artifacts we can sell? No. Alright, cool. That's that one. Such a good wine. So grape forward and bright in flavor. Beaujolais, you mean? Oh yeah, quality, dude. If you ever have, you know, the opportunity to visit wine country in France, you'll notice if you drive through it that they have these like street side signs every few hundred sort of meters that point to which type of wine is produced in that particular subset of the Loire Valley or the Bourgogne Valley or Bordeaux or whatever. And so that's, you know, really kind of fun to see. So for example, Loire Valley is really famous for Sancerre, Beaujolais, etc. So you'll see signs pointing to that,
Another crane.
you know, along the road, and then you can just kind of stop off where the sign says this is Sancerre area, and then visit any of the number of wineries that produce the quality Sancerre there and try them out. So yeah, that's definitely a whole load of fun. We were there, of course, in the winter, but at some point I think we will make a visit in the summer and actually perhaps even consider staying at a winery, getting that full experience, if you will. I was telling my wife the other day, actually, that I'm very interested in visiting Bordeaux the next time we're in France. And just doing a wine-centric trip, rather than, you know, the usual sort of sightseeing and all of that. Oh wow, I took that down in one hit? That shows you how weak Atreus is. It would take Atreus like 10 or so hits to take that fucking thing down.
Yet another sleeping beast. The handiwork of Alvis Stonefoot.
Get ready. Who knows what lies ahead for you. Yeah, I mean... the game is definitely, you know, veering in the direction of high drama.
So this outpost is
So one wonders. I mean, our son has already betrayed us, which was obviously a harsh pill to swallow. However, as you know, a god of war, we cannot let such setbacks hold us back. I don't know why there's this like one isolated enemy here trying to stop me. Seemed like a waste of time. Wonderful. I'm probably heading to Milan in the summer for a conference vacation. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. Without doxing myself, you are aware that there is a certain development in my life that will, you know, sort of prevent me from traveling, at least in the near future. But I do plan, and my wife does plan along with me, to do a trip around next fall or next winter, once this certain development, you know, is reasonably behind us. And we're taking stock of our options at this moment as to where that trip might lead us. Oh shit. Oh. My wife, I think, is interested in Turkey as a option, and I'm obviously open to that. I am also looking at Switzerland and Japan. I think those are the kind of contenders at this moment, if you will. Oh shit. Fuck you guys. Oh shit, wrong weapon. Oh, they slow you down, no wonder. I was like, what the fuck? Oh shit, damn, I'm at risk of dying. I am not dying to these pricks, I'll tell you that much. Not losing my fucking resurrection stone to these pricks. There we go. Yeah, jeez. That's what happens in this game when you get distracted. You get kicked in the arse. Japan is still not the easiest place to travel to, but I know some folks who just went to Turkey and loved it there. Yeah, I have heard that Japan is still, you know, relatively sort of closed off. But, you know, next fall is a while away. So who knows what the situation then will be. Sort of the cons for Japan in my mind are obviously distance. And then secondly, my wife is intent on checking out Japan in the spring so that she can see the cherry blossoms in full bloom. And obviously, the season to do that, you know, ends around May and not, you know, October or December, which is when we would go. Oh shit. So yeah, Japan probably will end up third on our sort of short list. I think Turkey and Switzerland are likelier candidates. We actually thought briefly about this going this year anyway. But because of that life development I alluded to, we felt that it was perhaps better not to push our luck this winter. Oh my god, these guys are just like a fucking pain in the ass. There we go. Okay, finally. Heavens above.
Sigrun told me her kingdom housed a great treasury.
I understand. Yeah. You know, we didn't want to kind of like take liberties this winter.
Is that all she told you, Mummy?
And so we're putting things off till next year.
Just that they kept it hidden.
Frankly, California has so many distractions that, you know, there's a bunch of things that we can do here without even venturing too far out. And that, frankly, we need to do we've been fairly busy and unable actually to do all of the things that we would like to do around here. So winter break will be an opportune moment to take advantage of those local recreational spots. I think I need to lower this chain or something. No.
Look, over there.
It's trapped. What does look over there mean? Like, look where, my dear?
Seems it can't rotate through the rock.
I'm aware of that, but what am I to do with a blasted rock? Exactly, plus all the stuff to do in the area states and Mexico. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my wife was actually really keen on doing Puerto Vallarta as well. But the friend that we were interested in doing it with is actually going to India this winter, so, you know, it wouldn't have worked out. But yeah, no, like I said, there's so much to do here, man. And my sister's coming for a visit fairly soon too, that we might first kind of exhaust local options. We haven't even been to, say, Lake Tahoe, for instance, which is like 4 hours away. So we may do something of that sort to keep ourselves amused. Fortunately, my wife has 2 weeks off for winter, so that's a pretty good amount of time to amuse ourselves. What does she want me to do here? Is there anything else I can go towards? Thank you, Captain Obvious Freya. Yeah. That was a non-hint clad in the casing of a hint. I have no idea. I think this is one of those things where I just need to look around and see what I need to throw the old axe at. It may also be the case that we actually don't need to go here. I don't know. Did we backtrack or something? Nah, that seems unlikely, but I don't know. Maybe we have an angle from here? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from here that makes me think we can solve the puzzle particularly efficiently from that particular vantage point. What can we do? This thing is stuck. Oh, wrong direction. Lol. Just a case of me not being curious enough. Cool. Now I just need to go back down and raise the bloody thing. Lol, yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of these puzzles are actually not that hard. It's just a matter of being a little bit more curious. Or just, you know, keeping your eyes wide open, which, you know, are two strengths I do not necessarily possess in spades.
What?
Super excited about Friday's stream, by the way, guys. If you haven't cast your vote in the poll on my community tab, please do. We're going to be playing FIFA 23 career mode. And I'm asking you for input on which club I should lead into the career mode. Really excited about that. I've been wanting to do a career mode for a while now. Oh, finally, we have a fucking runic attack. Cool. So yeah, no, that's gonna be a fucking blast.
Is that a key?
I played a little bit of FIFA 23 this weekend just to test out the game, and I have to say, you may disagree with me, but I think, at least in the limited time I played it, this seems to be gameplay-wise the best FIFA in a couple of years. I'm not even talking about the you know, I don't play any of the online versions. I don't really do the packs and all of that. I'm just talking about moment-to-moment gameplay. It seems super smooth and crisp. You know, the defenders are actually, like, not stupid. There's still some issues with the goalkeepers, but, you know, by and large, they've ironed out a lot of, like, AI-related issues, which makes it very promising. Really looking forward to that stream. Admittedly, I had a good time with Dark Souls 2 yesterday, too, so... I'll say, even the Sunday stream is exciting me at this moment. One of my viewers yesterday told me I'm about 66% done with the game, so we're kind of entering the business end there too, which is obviously a thrilling prospect. Also gets me thinking about what next, you know. We already know that God of War Ragnarok is going to be replaced by Life is Strange True Colors, and we have FIFA now on the Fridays. I need to start thinking about what's going to eventually replace Dark Souls 2. My current sort of idea is... oh shit. Oh, I hate these guys. Evil Within for the Sunday streams. But I could also do Outer Wilds, or Worlds rather, which is a sort of Fallout type game. Open world, I believe. Interesting side quests. You know. Fun stories from what I've heard. So, a lot to think about. And of course, I'm more than happy to take your input on game choice, because at the end of the day, while I do play for my entertainment, your entertainment is equally important to me. So do not hesitate to offer recommendations on games to play, or indeed, you know, help me pick from the games I already mentioned. Oh yeah, FIFA. Good to hear about the promise of FIFA 23. Also, thoughts on the World Cup so far? You mean in terms of who I think has a shot at winning the whole thing? That's a good question. I've been impressed with Spain so far, even though they lack a bona fide striker. They have played quite well. Let me see if there's any upgrades here.
Parents wouldn't let them marry.
Oh, come on.
Really want to upgrade my
really
fucking
didn't think you were her first love.
Blades of Chaos. Apparently not.
Suppose I did.
Whatever. Really been impressed with Spain so far. I've liked what I've seen from the Brazilians as well. Portugal have looked good, although I think that eventually Portugal will, you know, meet its sort of ceiling. Yeah, I think those are the three teams that really strike me as having played well. France have looked good too. Despite, you know, my apprehensions regarding their midfield. A team that I'm definitely, you know, not as hot on now, to be honest, I'm not sure I was ever hot on, is England. After the game versus the USA, which they were frankly lucky to get a 1-point result out of, I'm beginning to think that all of these, you know, English beliefs that, you know, this is it, if football's coming home, etc., etc., are
wolves have picked up another trail.
ridiculously overblown. So yeah, I think Brazil, France, Spain, all of them have, you know, a good chance to go deep.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
We're not going to be doing that side quest yet, by the way. We're trying to focus on the seg that the dogs are picking up. Not especially bothered about the side quest right now. Priority is to progress the main story. Yeah, we dedicated an entire episode to doing side quests in Alfheim, so I want to kind of zero in on the plot for a bit here before we perhaps return to the side quests. Also, I will say I haven't gotten as much of a payoff from the side quests as I would have wanted to. So I'm not that desperate to kind of go out of my way to complete them, you know? If they naturally get completed en route, great, but I'm not gonna stretch myself too thin trying to get through them. Yes, but also just in general, England and Argentina as well. England, yeah, like I said, I am not quite as hot on. I do think that, you know, they have some defensive frailties. And also, in crucial moments, they lack some creativity. I know they have Bukayo Saka, you know, Foden, and a handful of others, Bellingham. But, you know, they always seem to sort of struggle in certain key moments to create a meaningful chance. Also, a key player for them in the team, Mason Mount, was awful against the United States. And, you know, that's been Mason Mount's story for a while. You know, he has that inconsistency built into his game. And I think that's going to hurt England as well. As for Argentina, I'm going to try and get that one Brazil over there, by the way. I do think Argentina have a shot. Oh, shit. Defensively, again, I have concerns vis-a-vis Argentina's game. But, you know, there is something to be said about the inspiration of Messi's last World Cup. You know, maybe that will get some of the players to play out of their skins. This is, frankly, the last chance. You know, this is last dance territory for that team. You know, they've come close but had no cigar thus far, so you have to wonder if they can, you know, just through sheer force of will kind of make things happen. But yeah, defensively, I have big concerns vis-a-vis that particular team. How do I get that Brazil? Do I just, hold on, can I break the ice from here? No. I'm not going to spend too long on this. If it works out, great. If not, I'm not going to, you know, kind of lose any sleep over it. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah. Finally got a Nornir chest open for the first time in a while. But so far, you know, I think Brazil are definitely looking like they mean business. Again, Brazil have a strange trait of sort of choking in the knockout rounds. Not historically, but they have done this every World Cup since 2006. And when I think of mental toughness, I don't necessarily think of Neymar. So who knows? They have quality though, there's no doubt about it. Vinicius Jr., Casemiro, even, you know, the young boys like Anthony, Gabriel Martinelli, you know, that's quality. Oh shit. Ooh. Damn, he one-shot me? I must have been really low on health. Shit, I hate when I lose a resurrection stone that early. Whatever. Shit happens. What about you, Whisker Cut? Who are you looking at? And also, do you think the US are going to make it through the group or no? Because I think, if I remember correctly, they absolutely have to win their last game, don't they?
Sure.
Also, since we're on the subject, I was wondering what you make of Arsenal's interest in Pulisic. I'm hearing they're very, very eager to potentially sign him this winter break. So to recap, because there's many topics. Thoughts on who might win the World Cup?
I know this was not your focus.
Thoughts on whether the US can clear the group stages. And thoughts on Pulisic to Arsenal?
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment.
Yeah, Argentina is lacking defensively. I think Spain has the best chance so far, and Brazil always scares me in the knockout stages. US need a win to move on. They will tie Iran and not move on. Oh, wow. I mean, my thing with the US so far has been offensively, sometimes they look like they're lacking a little bit of cutting edge. They got Pulisic, who has definitely, you know, pulled it out of the bag a couple of times for them. But I think offensively, they just lack a little bit of quality. And versus a team like Iran that I imagine is gonna, you know, fucking park the bus if needed to at times in the game, that might be a problem. Oh shit. Fuck, he healed? Oh, fuck me. But were they to, also, I mean, Iran have a very good reason to, like, pull out the stops because, oh, fuck me. You know, they can qualify as well, so be interesting. I think Iran just needs a draw, if I remember correctly. So yeah, they may just kind of park the bus and hope for the best, which is not a bad strategy. As I said, America doesn't have that cutting edge at times. There we go, got him out of that fucking healing animation. Oh shit. Oh shit, where'd this dude? That'll be quite an achievement for Iran though, if that does turn out to be the case. Admittedly, they are a good team in Asia. They play pretty consistently in Asia. But nonetheless, making it to the knockout stages will be a remarkable achievement for them. Especially given that they lost, you know, by 6 goals to England in the first game.
It's stronger this time. Over here.
Pulisic can go to anywhere for 2 pence and a hot toddy. So enjoy Arsenal, any club really. I think, you know, say what you will about Pulisic, and I'm no fan of Pulisic, as you know. I think he's grossly overrated. I do think he would sit better in Arsenal's lineup than he would with us. I think Arsenal really value sort of wing play with Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, etc. So I think he would sit better there. Also, there'd be less pressure on him offensively, seeing as, you know, we have multiple options over at the Emirates. So he wouldn't necessarily be, you know, called upon to pull a magic trick out of the bag, as he often seems to be expected to at Chelsea, especially when he comes off the bench. So that might work in his favor. Lower pressure, better creative players around him, and just a more kind of, you know, profound emphasis on wing play. The US tends to play at the level of their opponent and will not exceed it. Even if they move on, they will not get out of the group of 16. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get out of the round of 16. The US, in fact, if they make it, or Iran for that matter, will probably be one of the easiest round of 16 games for another team.
Everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no
yeah, I wouldn't count on America getting
through. Guards.
Iran only needs a draw. Agreed on Arsenal being a better fit for him. Yeah, you know, when he came to Chelsea, there was this allure about him. People thought, you know, given that he came shortly on the heels of Hazard leaving, that he would be the next Hazard. But the truth of the matter is, he's very injury prone, which hasn't helped his consistency. He is not always given the opportunity to play from his preferred position, which damages his ability to sort of, you know, get shit together. And then he's just not surrounded by the quality of attacking talent that we have had in yesteryear. Which does make a difference, look, you know. When you have, say, as Hazard did, Pedro and Villian around you, you know, that makes you a better player. Currently, from an attacking standpoint, I have to say this is one of the weakest Chelsea teams I've seen in a very long time. What the fuck?
Kratos,
Lord
Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus.
This guy seems like he's trouble.
Of fate, cruel striker, bringer of war.
Yeah, this guy is a mini boss for sure.
He chases a redemption he can never deserve.
Oh, what? One shot? Did I have that low health, or did that guy just do a world of damage? I really need to check my health bar more often than I do. I have to believe I was really low on health to begin with, because surely he didn't one-shot me. Yep, had low health. I got hit by his special there, and I didn't die, so... I need to be a bit more cautious here. Okay, we're doing way better here. Let's go fucking smack him with this rock. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Ooh! Oh dear. Oh dearie me. The hell is this? Freeze! Come on, man. Come on. Oh shit, and I didn't buy a resurrection stone at Brocken Sindri's. Ah, that was stupid of me. I should have done that. No big deal. This guy's going down, but still, that was really stupid of me. I really should have bought a resurrection stone.
Bringer of war, weapon of the gods, turned against his creators.
I think there's a heal over there too that I can probably grab. Let's throw the rock at him. Do some bonus damage. What the fuck? Oh yeah, this is that bullshit. Let's heal. I think I can actually knock that out. It is stupid of me to not do that. Alright, there we go. Didn't get into the AoE that time, which is a fucking relief. There we go. Hit him with the bullshit. Get out of here with that shit, bro. Sometimes this game does remind me of Dark Souls because it definitely... Ooh, that was a savage kill. It definitely rewards patience instead of greed. Which is odd for a hack and slash game. I often get carried away by the greed. You know, I just go in, chest out, bass in my voice, looking to pummel and crush.
Guarding that way outside.
When the game is not always, you know, appropriate for that sort of approach. As well, how about the terrible FA Cup draw for the Chelsea boys? Oh, who do we get in the FA Cup? I actually didn't read. I'm guessing from what you're describing it as, we got Man City or Liverpool or Arsenal. To be fair with you, Wisco Kurt, I'm fairly certain this is going to be a trophyless season for us. So I'm not even particularly bothered as to who we get in the FA Cup. We're not going to win it anyway. With Nkunku coming in
These fates should know I
the
will
winter
not be
break, though,
deterred.
I believe that was confirmed today by Fabrizio Romano. I'm hoping that we'll at least make a deep run in the Champions League. And by deep, I mean like quarterfinals. Maybe, if we're really lucky, semi-finals. And then I'm hoping for more than anything, top 4. Top 4 would be absolutely outstanding given the shape of this squad and the turmoil surrounding the club. But if not, then at least Europa League. Beyond that, I have limited hopes, if I'm being honest with you. I don't see us, you know, winning the FA Cup or most certainly the Champions League. We're already out of the Carabao Cup, so that's out of question. Oh dear, who's this now? I don't know what sort of cooperation Kratos is expecting from these guys, seeing as they are sending all kinds of tests our way. Oh shit, no, I didn't want to use that. Come on, bro.
She always finds something to blame.
There we go. Well, the Fates seem to be no fans of Freya. Same, bro. Same. Oh, great. Now what? Oh, shit. I probably should just go into the Spartan mode and fucking destroy these pricks. Yeah, why not? Putting an end to careers. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's open this. Gonna be a world of fun playing FIFA. Oh my god. I miss football. I even thought about perhaps starting with a World Cup run. We could do that. There's no, you know, reason why we need to just do career mode. We might even pepper in some games with other players, especially, you know, viewers. If you guys have FIFA 23, let me know. Love to play against you. But also, just guys off the internet. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh boy, these guys are doing a ton of damage.
I'm a long-winded know-it-all, and I cannot change. See?
Let me take these guys down first. Freeze! Bitch, freeze. Where's she at? Where'd she go? I hate this enemy. Oh my god. Stop running away like a coward. There we go. Oh boy. That was a loss. Man City. Yeah, well, great. You know, that's what I saw. I mean, I think they were the guys who kicked us out of the Carabao Cup too, and they had no trouble doing that. They just fucking laid waste to us. They played that game in third gear.
Certainly clinks like genuine hacks.
And we looked entirely out of our depth. First half, I think we had a couple of chances. We didn't take them as we tend to. You know, we always tend to squander chances when they come by. And the second half, they just beat us at a fucking canter. It looked like they were playing, you know, men against boys, really. Trophyless it will be. Nkunku's good signing for us. Yeah, I've been watching some Nkunku highlights, trying to kind of like learn what this dude's about. I will say I like his finishing abilities. He does seem to have, you know, the confidence of a killer striker. Always seems to know where the bottom corner is, which is always a classic sign of quality in my view. However, he doesn't start for France, you know. He, in fact, is not even backup option for France. It's usually the hierarchy goes Benzema, Giroud, and then maybe Nkunku, so that gives me a little bit of pause. Especially given that, you know, Giroud is not a world-class striker. I get that he fits France's system well because he's essentially a poacher, But come on now, surely Nkunku would do a better job, you'd think, than Giroux, right? So that definitely gives me a bit of concern. But who knows? This looks like a boss. Oh yeah, it's a boss.
Magic. Aim for the
Hit the phantom core to build stun. Strike when it's going to stagger. I have no idea what that means, but okay.
when it glows.
Did we get any damage in there or no? Oh shit, we are about to die here. Hold on, I'm gonna get the heal real quick. I'm not quite understanding what they meant by glow. When, I mean, it's constantly glowing. Wasn't it just glowing the whole way through? I'm not sure what they meant by that. But Giroux is there due to age and seniority, and this is probably final World Cup. Yeah, that makes sense. He's certainly got a lot of experience, and look, he's a good finisher as a poacher. He has an outstanding goal in him, you know, every now and then he'll score a fucking ridiculous scorpion kick goal, which is obviously fantastic. He's also, you know, got a good ability to head the ball. He's good at link up, and he can tap in with the best of them, as he has shown at this World Cup. But, I mean, Benzema would have definitely started over Giroux if he was fit. Benzema, of course, is one of the best strikers in the world. You know, and I would like to believe, given the money we're paying for fucking Nkunku, that he would have started as well. Oh, we've got to build stun. Strike when it's glowing to stagger it.
Give yourself an opening. Don't waste it.
Oh, got it. Damn, this is going to be a real battle of attrition, this one. Wow. Jesus Christ, this is going to take a sweet while. Yeah, the first time I didn't even really understand the mechanics of the fight, so I was just kind of floundering about. In part because I didn't read the instructions correctly.
Close in! Attack!
That should take a third of the fucking bar off. Oh shit. This is a very interesting fight, I will give it that. There we go. Okay, half the health bar done. Alright, never mind. We got this. Bear with me, Wisco Cut. I will resume our conversation shortly after taking care of this prick. Just gotta build that stagger on this son of a bitch. I am impressed with the fact that we've taken no hits thus far. I have a feeling there's gonna be a bunch of side bitches joining him to help him out in just a moment. Oh shit, we didn't build enough stun on him.
Keep on it.
Come on, Freya, build that stun. Build that stun, love. Oh shit. I don't think the Spartan Rage is gonna be super useful here, so I'm gonna not use that. Almost done. Almost build a stun. There we go, that should be it. Yeah! Alright, where's the fucking thing? Here we go. Job done, I believe. Where is he? Oh, here we go. Yeah! Crush that motherfucker.
Well, yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining
and good loot out of it too. Oh, we finally have a fucking Blades of Chaos upgrade. Oh, that's beautiful. That is bloody heaven right there. Finally. Alright, let's just grab all the upgrade mats here, if there are any left, and head the fuck out. That was a kind of interesting fight. Let me just disable the guide for the missions, because I think I have one equipped, even though I'm not actually interested in that side quest right now. Where is it though? Treasure maps, artifacts, the path. I mean, this is what we're tracking. Oh, this one, yeah. Untrack, please. There we go. Cool. Yes, as always, glowing. You all good? Boss fight takes precedent. Lots of good loot. Yeah, it was a good fight. Once we figured out the
This way.
The little gimmick behind it, we
The Norns are somewhere in that
we were
cave.
indestructible. What are your plans for winter break, Wisco Kurt? You spending with family, I assume? Or is there a spot of travel thrown in there as well? I know you're obviously contemplating Milan in the summer. Alright. What lies at the base of this
Itchy
cave?
sound again. Normally I don't mind ladies whispering in my ear, but this is positively irksome.
Anyone ever tell you that you babble when you're terrified?
Terrified? I'll have you know I'm at the very most deeply apprehensive. And breaking tension with humor is the sacred duty of a traveling companion. How very dare you? Babbling.
In Mimir's defense, humor is my self-defense mechanism as well. I am known to crack a joke even in the heat of an argument. I can't resist it. Low-hanging fruit must always be taken advantage of. Would have been nice if Brock and Sindri were waiting for us here.
Oh, that looks official.
Alrighty then.
My boy.
Balder's voice.
Baldur,
Oh
listen
dear.
to me, please. Stop.
It's a
Why did you
projection.
bring him here? You are not welcome here. Wait! Baldur, come back!
Freya, it's a fucking projection, relax. It's not your mother. Oh, sorry, it's not your son. I bet none of these enemies are real too, we're just imagining these. Probably just fucking swinging our weapons around at a whole load of nothing. Like we're on LSD. That's what I assume being on LSD is like, by the way. I have no real world experience. But doesn't LSD give you paranoia and hallucinations? Beats me, I wouldn't know. Correct me in the comments if you know better. I won't even judge you for knowing the answer to that question. This is a judgment-free zone. What the fuck?
You will not harm him! Nobody harms my boy! But me! No!
Bruh, he's dead already. What are you so worried
Brother,
about?
over here. Come get me. I want none of this.
Mimir!
Seekerin? Brother, hold off.
Why did you never turn on Odin?
But I did. I tried to stop him any way I could.
They're all being haunted by their poor decisions here.
From the day you met to the day he put you in that tree! You got favor. You wanted his war. You watched him mistreat everyone
Oh my god.
and you never gave a damn until you turned on.
God of War does like a good fucking vision. Every one of these games has had a vision scene where one or more of the characters find themselves susceptible to some sort of figment of the imagination.
Brother, watch out. There's more of them.
How am I gonna kill this bitch when I can't even fucking stop her from moving around? Oh my god. Wow. There's just so much dialogue in this scene that I can't even keep up with it. And I'm trying to. This game is just, yeah, it's too verbose. Honestly, Santa Monica Studio needs to learn from Naughty Dog about how to use dialogue in a game. Again?
Why didn't you trust your own son? Don't let him take me!
Oh shit.
Why wouldn't you see him the way he wants to be seen?
Who else is around? Oh shit. Ah! There's a whole fucking army's worth of pricks coming for me. I can't believe we're expending all this energy to rescue our son who, like Boulder, is a real prick. Who else? Oh shit, I didn't want to get hit by that.
Atreus, I am here.
Great. There is no Atreus, you're having a fucking hallucination, mate. Come on. Surely you know that by now, having been exposed to these in the past. Alright, cool. I think that's that. Let me just catch up with messages here. Family and relaxing. Classes start again so early this year. 3-week vacation in the snow. LSD does that and more, I believe, but how would I know as well? Acid trip. But that's good, yeah, no, I mean, low-key winter seems appropriate given that classes are starting early.
Didn't feel much like succeeding.
I see the door is
I need to put my head down and try and defend my prospectus by the end of January as well, so I feel you there. Gonna do some regular work for the next sort of 2 months.
Don't see many of those in these parts.
To try and put that behind me.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely. Easy, girl. Easy. That's right. Good.
Care to talk about whatever the Norns put you through?
No.
Wait, so what do we do? Oh, okay. Cool.
That's a good lass.
Another adorable animal that we cannot pet.
Reputation. In my land, they'd keep children away from the loft by telling them a Kelpie would drown them. Of course, no Kelpie I know would do such a thing. Unless it was disrespected.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
What the fuck? Oh dear God. I hope that Kratos can breathe underwater for sustained periods of time. We're above ground underwater. Interesting. Our search for the Norns led us to a mystical horse. Mimir called it a Kelpie. It walked down upon the water, transformed, and then dove down beneath the surface, carrying us to the Norns' inner sanctum. I expect our departure to be no less unpleasant. May the Norns make this journey worthwhile. Cool.
We're here.
Fate's own hideaway.
I do that for candidacy in April. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, prospectus writing or proposal writing is never a joy. What is a joy in academia, honestly? But what must be done must be done. I really depressed myself with that thought. For a moment I paused the game to reflect on how depressing that whole line of thinking is, but it's the truth. There's no aspect of academia that is a joy. I really have to believe that even the, you know, out and out scholars of the world
Freya and Mimir's head.
do academic work for a sense of fulfillment and not for joy, so to speak. It doesn't seem like the kind of profession that sparks joy, to use a Marie Kondoism.
Finally reached their destination. Kratos speaks first.
I seek my son.
I already find these women very annoying, but okay.
Asgard. No, you seek what all who search for us seek. To know the ending to your story. The ghost of Sparta furrows his brow menacingly. He resists the urge to grunt. Oh, he fails.
Lol.
You come to us, piteous archetypes, seeking freedom from your scripts. As if knowing your lines would grant you the power to rewrite them.
Speak plain.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Oh dear. That's not what I was hoping to hear.
Destroyer of fate. There must be a way to subvert destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck. The protagonists are speechless. They do not understand. There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born,
Shut up!
Isn't it really annoying when someone guesses what you're about to say and says it?
Would die a needless death.
I'm really beginning to feel that annoyance now.
Because you could not let him go. Because he thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more. And because your choices never change, you will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your son in Asgard, and you will do what you do best. And then Ragnarok. The skies burn, the curtains fall. Exunt omnes.
Heimdall.
Again, he misses the point. Focusing on the second act to the exclusion of the final. A common mistake in storycraft.
We are leaving.
That's a remarkable piece of analysis there from that woman.
He stomps away, followed closely by Freya. I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
So to recap, she basically said, Heimdall will try to kill Atreus. We're gonna kill Heimdall, and that's gonna set us on a path to war, and eventually everyone will die as a consequence of it. So I'm beginning to think that peace is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to just forgive and forget Odin and Thor. I don't know. I don't know. I would rather kill those pricks, honestly.
Let us leave this place.
Happily.
I would gladly kill Heimdall. All day, every day of the week, and twice on a Sunday.
That's better. I can feel things getting more normal already.
Wait. That tree.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What is this?
That's the noose, brother. The one Odin hanged himself with. As part of his endless, mad quest for secrets of life and death and what have you.
What are you doing?
It's a charged object, significant to Odin. Perhaps I'll find a use for it.
At this point, I get the distinct sense that neither Kratos nor Freya really know what to do.
Will not happen.
Oh, I agree.
It will not happen. We will not let it.
Of course we bloody won't. The question is how. You wouldn't seriously consider killing Heimdall, would you?
I will do what I must.
Oh, is that all?
You're wrong to dissuade him, Mimir. You know Heimdall.
I grant you that he's a spiteful, vicious little shit.
And so loyal, Odin entrusted him with Gjallarhorn. If we have the chance to eliminate him before Ragnarok, we shouldn't hesitate.
Considering his powers of foresight alone, that is an if of mountainous size.
Yeah, that's true. He can already see that we're coming for him, more than likely, so he'll be prepared. That said, we have taken down bigger SOBs than fucking Heimdall. Heimdall doesn't even rank in the top 10, you know, gods that Kratos has
Even supposing
decapitated.
we're all perfectly comfortable plotting an assassination, and I, for one, am a mite rusty at that measure. We've got no way to reach Heimdall, and no way to kill him if we did.
I have killed gods greater than him.
Exactly.
I don't doubt that, brother. But it's hardly my point.
Yeah, I wouldn't lose any sleep if I was Kratos about Heimdall. Now, Thor seems Kratos' equal, so that's a different question altogether. And Odin, well, we have no sense whatsoever of Odin's
I think we're missing
battle
the Lord's
capabilities.
message. We've all got our tendencies, and yours is to run headlong into danger to protect the ones you love.
I do not intend to change. Not about that.
Why should you? Apparently my tendency is to kill the ones I love.
Freya,
I don't need you to comfort me. Either of you.
Their accusation was cruel. None of us believe.
The truth can be a cruel thing. Anyone care to argue with that?
no. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them.
How do you mean, brother?
There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur, and so it was when I...
Gonna interrupt that line of thinking to really quickly check what is up with this Rond. It's better because it gives us the strength and defense. I'm not really bothered about runic or cooldown, so...
Accuse my son of going to Asgard.
Then we agree. It'd be foolish to go after Heimdall.
No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die.
How can you say that, knowing what you know?
Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my...
Your nature. Well played, Norns.
But, you know, that's one of those things where, like, okay, so, you know, it's in his nature to fight. Well, then doing the thing that's against his nature would be to not fight and just, you know, punch for peace, if you will. But what would that even look like? How are we even to do that? Because Odin and Thor are not going to stop their bullshit. Their literal existence is contingent on stopping Ragnarok, and so, you know, how are we gonna, you know, negotiate with them? And then the other thing is, Atreus doesn't strike me as the sort of guy who's very reasonable at this moment. He's just doing whatever the fuck he feels like.
Let us find a gateway. Return home.
So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how this whole thing ends.
Before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to. Give your mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the lake, though I'm certainly happy to spend time somewhere other than Midgard.
It's your choice, brother.
Doesn't it seem rather silly to engage in a side quest when your son is literally at risk of dying?
Ah, maybe buying something expensive will take your mind off it?
There we go. Finally got this fucking Blades of Chaos up. I think that's probably
And
gonna
for the Valkyrie
open
Queen?
us up for some upgrades
And now,
on
Freya, what can I make for
the
you?
skills front as well. I need to actually look into that.
Wear it with pride.
Let's make sure we get all our equipment in order before we jump headlong into the next set of missions. Doesn't seem like we can upgrade anything else. Why not? Cool, another one of those slots.
I'll disinfect my tools.
Oh yeah, let's definitely buy a fucking resurrection stone. There we go.
No, it's
Awesome.
fine. I don't mind you standing around like that.
Alright, cool.
Now, was there something else?
Karaka, does Kratos gain more hair in every game? I'm hoping for an afro hair Kratos. An afro hair Kratos will get Santa Monica Studio cancelled, Karaka. I guarantee you that. That would be appropriation on a unprecedented level. How are you doing today, Karaka? Are you gonna stream shortly? Significantly increases the blast radius of blazing explosion. Yeah, let's do that. I'm never gonna use this, but I'll do it anyway. Why not? What about Freya? Freya can summon vines that grab a launched enemy. Sure. Freya's vines apply poison. Why not? Sonic explosions. Enters a Valkyrie form to rise into the air. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Let's do that. Cool. Cool. Anything we can get for our Leviathan axe? Doesn't seem like it. Cancel culture is quite popular these days. I'm good. How are you doing, man? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I feel like I am pretty quickly hurtling into the last sort of third, the last really 20% of this game. And that's exciting because I do want to see, you know, how this all comes to a head at the end. But I am also excited to finish it so that I can sort of move on to other things. I have so many games that I kind of want to get to. Oh shit, we didn't have to use that. No, we need the portal. So yeah, it's, you know, a feeling of excitement regarding the ending of the game, but also what follows once this game is over. I don't see myself investing too much energy into the side quests or the optional content. One of the principles that I'm gonna sort of deploy in my operation of this channel is, you know, to play what's fun for me. You know, and this game has been fun, but not fun enough for me to, like, drain 60 hours of my time into it, so, you know, I'm gonna focus on the main quest right now, finish that, and then that's pretty much it for me. The side quests haven't been, you know, captivating enough for me to, as I was mentioning earlier, go after them.
An edge. Humor me?
Yeah, I just got home from work. I'm watching your stream while getting ready for mine. Oh, sweet. What are you playing today, Crack? Are you doing Dark Souls 3 again, or are you doing something else? You've got a lot going on. You have Elden Ring, I think. You have Dark Souls 2. You have Dark Souls 3. You are a man of many challenges. Sekiro. Oh, yeah. That's a light, you know, casual glass of wine in the evening, really. Sekiro is the game you play when you wanna
Could I have a moment of your time?
have a moment of peace in an otherwise frenetic world. If I had to liken Sekiro to a real-world experience, it would be akin to having your feet massaged while somebody fed you ripe grapes. That's what Sekiro is.
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the 9 realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the 9 realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
Another sort of fetch quest, if you will.
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of Lindworms will be a walk in the park. All that said, I'm happy to discuss anything else on your mind.
I don't think I have anything else that I need to discuss with an animate. Well, every squirrel is animate,
was there something
but
else
with
you
a
wished to talk
anthropomorphic squirrel. I'm not too crazy about it because I legit get lost. How goes the TikTok? TikTok's doing well. Grown to about 2,500-ish followers. Slowly but steadily. Actually, one of my God of War posts went for 115,000 views on TikTok, so I was pretty pleased with that.
You're back.
As a millennial,
Simmer down.
I did not think I had the je ne sais quoi for TikTok, but apparently I have it in at least small doses. A talking squirrel as a father figure? I do not think so. Yeah, what is this, mate? Winnie the Pooh? Okay, what are we supposed to do? I think we need to have a chat with those two. But yeah, Sekiro, I fear for you, Karaka. Monday is not the day to play Sekiro, in my opinion.
I have news.
Oh, did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
That sounds like me, actually.
I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Dropnir.
Dropnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Even if we did, Dropnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant.
Lol,
Very
I
well.
do Sekiro on Mondays because I noticed it is the day with the least amount of viewers. Really? I don't know that about Mondays. What? What do they want me to do? But yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, I would think people would be very interested in watching you play Sekiro, though, just because there's the little incentive of seeing you rage. I wouldn't even dare try Sekiro on stream because I think I'd be too fucking frustrated.
They stole Dropnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Dropnir, you'd need...
You were saying.
What is your guess for God of War moving forward? He beat all of Olympia and now all of Norse mythology. I don't know. I've heard... Okay, no spoilers. I obviously don't know what happens in the ending. But I have seen some TikToks suggest that the series will at some point explore, move into Egyptian mythology. I don't know what form that'll take. I don't know which characters in the series are still alive and will sort of carry the mantle, if you will, because I don't know the ending of this game. But yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Some murmurings of a move to Egyptian mythology, which apparently Corey Balrog, the director of this game, suggested was heavily explored before God of War 2018 was created. So they had that kind of in the back of their heads anyway, so... You know, maybe that's where they're going to take it. Which would be interesting. I don't think I have seen a game that has explored Egyptian mythology in depth, which is shocking, really, given how rich a source material Egyptian mythology is. I wouldn't mind seeing it in Indian mythology either. That would be fucking brilliant.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one.
If you want a rich source of myths, come to India, mate. We've got something for you. However,
Got it.
I have a feeling that's not the direction they'll take. They'll probably go Egypt. I remember Uncharted 4, the game that came after Uncharted 4, the one with the 2 women, was based in India, and while it had a very heavily distorted version of Indian mythology, it was very intriguing and just a whole load of fun. So it's not like there's no precedent for India being the basis for a
It's just as likely a trap because the
lore-based
bastard knows your
game.
intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what
Tomb Raider is closest.
How long will it take?
This in
Well,
Egyptian would make sense. This in Egypt would be amazing. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think Egyptian mythology is incredibly fascinating. So seeing Kratos and Atreus, and or Atreus, depending on who survived the game, would be brilliant there. There's a load of like drama in Egyptian mythology that would suit the tone of this game really well.
Whenever you're ready.
Dude, I would love to see Indian too. Yeah, I would absolutely adore that if that's the design choice they go with.
The lady?
No
I
idea
genuinely
what he's on about,
think
brother.
that one of the reasons why game developers sort of avoid Indian mythology as a source is because there's just so much. And, you know, getting yourself educated enough to create a game with, you know, rich Indian mythology-based lore would require significant effort. Also, you know, you'd have to find experts, most of whom are based solely in India, whereas, you know, for example, Egyptian mythology has so many experts, you know, around the world. But yeah, I think it just comes down to, you know, resources and money. Which is a shame, you know. I would very much love to see Indian mythology be the focus of a game at some point. I think Assassin's Creed would actually be a great series to, you know, base out of India too. I mean, they've been everywhere now. They've done Greece, Egypt, Italy. They're doing Japan soon. Why not India? I mean, I know they did it in one of the handheld games, but that wasn't even really Indian mythology, really. It was just like a game based in India. And Ubisoft cannot convince me they don't have the money to explore, you know, Indian mythology deeply. They certainly are loaded. Hell, Ubisoft, if you're watching, I will pay your fucking microtransactions. I will buy your stupid items using real-world money if you base the game in India. I promise you this. I and all my Indian friends will fucking cooperate with your microtransactions. Just build a AC game in India for us. Quench our thirst.
Shrimps. Think that'll keep us out?
I mean, we're a thousands of year old civilization, you know. We have more material than you can know what to do with. You gotta give us a shot. And being brown, I can say this. Once you go brown, you can't go back, Mace.
Same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in Nidavellir been making a fuckery of the works. Probably on account of all that incursion.
There's also so many, like, warrior classes in Indian mythology and history. You know, like the Sikhs, the Rajputs, that could be ready, you know, sources for the protagonist to be based off of. I think that would be fucking brilliant. If I had a PhD in Indian history or something, I would volunteer my services to Ubisoft if they were willing to take me on board to create this game, because oh man, that would be brilliant.
Here's your stop.
I wouldn't even charge them. I just want to see it.
Direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you.
Maybe they can give me a waiver on the microtransactions in exchange for my
Sure
knowledge.
he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so colorfully.
Oh yes, that would be amazing. Or Japan. I thought they avoided Indian to avoid insulting cultures. Wasn't that UPS slogan once you go round? I have no idea. And if that was UPS's slogan, I bet they got into some hot water for that. But no, I don't think they have any fear of insulting cultures. I mean, like I said, Naughty Dog is a massive company, and they did like a distorted version of the Ganesh story for their game, and nobody, to my knowledge, criticized it. In fact, it was widely played and you know, critically acclaimed. To be perfectly honest with you, you know, I wouldn't really worry about that. Indians, you know, are very big fans of their culture being advertised at that scale. Also, you know, Assassin's Creed as a franchise has never disrespected any culture in the production of their games, so I would think they would handle, you know, something like Indian mythology with the taste, you know, that it merits. So I wouldn't worry about that.
That is not my goal.
Doesn't mean it's not your
I also think that if they do that, they'll open a huge market for themselves, because every Indian gamer is going to want to do that. Hey, say what you will, we're a country of over 1 billion people. We got a lot of gamers who will buy your fucking game.
Hardly seems rational.
Fear seldom is.
But yeah, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, even Japan, which is a enormously fascinating country with a deep well of history. You know, it's been the subject of many games now. Ghost of Tsushima, now the new Assassin's Creed game, Neo. You know, I mean, Japan itself produces so many games about its own history. Come on now, let's try something new, you know? Let's try something new. Give us a chance.
So,
See what we can bring to the table.
Little on the nose for dwarven culture, isn't it?
Ridiculing a culture you helped undermine.
Mayan mythology, actually, now that I think about it, would be fantastic too. I know a little bit about Mayan mythology from, you know, having visited some prominent Mayan monuments and read about this subject a little bit. And I know for a fact that, you know, that is another very deep well, if you will, of very intriguing stories, so that would be super cool too. I just want to see something new, is all I'm saying. Just want to see something new.
Well, I can see why it's an abandoned service tunnel.
In that sense, I was a bit annoyed when, you know, Assassin's Creed, for example, went with Valhalla as the next entry, you know, this year in the Viking setting, because A, God of War is obviously a Viking sort of setting game. B, you know, why do we always have to do this in the West? You know, like, surely there are other pools of myths that are worthy of exploration, right? Outside of the West. But that's where, you know, budgetary issues come into play. You could expend a ton of resources to explore a new culture, or you could, you know, get a game going for a fraction of that by just revisiting charted territory in Norway, for instance. I would like to be a fly in the wall for some of those conversations, though, that they sort of undergo when they decide where they're going to base these games, because I imagine there's some very interesting metrics they use that we can't even really conceive of. Let me just catch up with messages here real quick. Well, Kratos will be ripping apart Indian gods. Hey, no problem. A-okay with me. Not every Indian god was a good guy, let me assure you of that. In fact, some of them were royal bastards. Don't cancel me for that, India. I love you. I respect you. Shiva, for instance, you know, one of the dominant Indian gods, his kind of behavior and actions remind me remarkably of Zeus. a lot of the same vices that Zeus is so famous for were practiced by Shiva as well. But I see your point, Karaka. Indians can sometimes be sensitive about sword. Definitely see your point. Give me a sec, I'm gonna catch up with you guys' messages. This is actually a really interesting conversation we're having here. Let me just kill these buggers first. Is that everyone? Who else is around? No need to use the Spartan Rage here, I think we'll be fine. Everyone done? There we go. Cool.
Kratos.
Alright, let me just catch up with messages here. Alright, I gotta log off for the night. Enjoy the rest of the night. Take care, Wisco Kurt. Thanks for being here with us. Hope you do well with all that work that you're catching up with. For mythology, Egyptian and Greek, those are all old cultures. Not many people can be upset by it. Yeah, I hope they end up going around the world to the lesser highlighted cultures. But GG, man, I'm going to hop off for now. Take care, Karaka. Thanks for joining. I definitely see your point. Yeah, like Greek and Egyptian mythology are no longer, you know, the basis for existing sort of religions in the world. Whereas Indian mythology still forms the basis of Hinduism. So you have a good point there, there's no doubt about that.
You have to let me
Dang, I wish I clipped the part where you said some of those gods are royal bastards.
No, do not ask again.
But
like I said, India, I love you. Do not cancel
It's not
me.
his fault Atreus ran off, you know. Or are you
While
just
an
being
atheist, I am a
Rox's
Hindu,
champion?
so
There it is again. You're insinuating, and you know it.
that's all I have to
Can't
say
the
on the
smartest
subject.
man alive put it together? The giants conceal a mysterious figure who changes the fate of Ragnarok, and you're oblivious to the only rational candidate, the one who's fought wars against gods and won.
I am not their champion.
We're each entitled to our opinion.
Yeah, this whole champion business is beginning to annoy me. Whoever this fucking champion is needs to get his head out of his arse and make some progress. Oh shit! Damn, I did not see that coming. Which is regrettable. I'm definitely stealing this topic for one of my streams. It's a good discussion point. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a really intriguing question. Gonna stick with the one that does more damage. And one I, you know, sort of low-key think about every now and then.
These
First,
gates seem to
L2.
be connected. See if you can break that far fixture.
Wait, oh, I don't have the axe. There we go. Oh, shit. Use sigil arrows on objects to extend the duration of frost. Oh, there we go. No, those are not the sigil arrows. These are. Oh, come on, really? What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, where does it... Oh, okay, there we go. Never you mind. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, sometimes I have a bit of a moment and forget what I'm actually trying to do. There we go. Wait, what? Why didn't that work?
We can use that.
Shit. Maybe I didn't follow the steps correctly. Okay. Pull the axe back. Bruh. Oh my god. I think I have to just throw it all from here. Can I? Can I even? No, but wait, the frost cooled off a bit. Oh, do I have the wrong arrows equipped or something? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Correct arrows now. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. There we go. Alrighty then. Oh shit. One of these ones.
On your guard, Kratos!
I may actually use the Spartan Rage here because I'm really low on health. Oh wow. Damn, the Spartan Rage did an absolute number on this brick. Troll killer! He's the one who kills the trolls! Troll killer! He's the one who kills the trolls!
Well, that was a bloody heartier sort of grim. These won't be easy tunnels for the dwarves to take back.
We'll need to get one of those gates open.
Ah, more puzzles. Wonderful. And water wheels. Oh, joy. We all know how much we're fans of water wheels on this channel.
Ah, you've seen these troughs before, haven't we, brother?
Oh, yes, we have. How could we forget? My only issue is, what do I do with them? Can't go up there yet. Which is only a shade annoying. Is there something
I'll wager we can redirect the water to get that wheel turning.
I'm aware that's what we need to do. I'm just trying to explore and figure out what the fuck we need to do to accomplish that. And whether I'm missing something. What is she doing over here? Yeah, where do we have to throw the axe or whatever?
The water rushing above us, to be clear.
Is there something I can throw the axe at? There's got to be some purpose to standing here. Not seeing that purpose.
Do you think your axe would freeze the water? Then we could use the water to turn the wheel.
It's not gonna freeze that, is it? No. Okay, where can I freeze the water? Over there. Oh shit. Okay. Did that help us in any way? Shape or form? Not to the best of my knowledge. How about over here? Where are we trying, hold on, where are we trying to redirect the water from? That is the only source that we can currently, but that's not going to work. We have to, I think, move it around in some way. How can we do that? Is there a lever or something we're missing? Very intriguing. Hold on, let me see if I can actually stop it a bit earlier. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I think we need to stop it a shade earlier. But where to, though? Which way do we want to stop it? What if we stopped it right over here? No, that's not gonna work. Huh. I'm just gonna keep hitting it. Trial and error. My usual way of solving these fucking puzzles. I think I need to get it to fall into that, don't I? Oh wait, where's the water wheel first off? It's over here. Okay, okay. So we need to actually get it to fall on that ramp over there. How might we do that? Right here. Shit. Wait, can I go up there? That would be helpful. No. Interesting. That's close, but not quite where we need to be. Hold on, I think we have to get up here for starters. I wonder if we can actually move the stupid thing. Because I think we need to get it a bit closer and then redirect the water so that it falls down there onto that particular thing. That's my guess. We can't seem to get up there, which is more than a little bit annoying. What about here? Can we get it here? There we go.
That worked.
Like I said, matter of observation.
This opinion of yours, was that the reason you proposed this alliance? You expect me to lead your armies at Ragnarok? That is Tyr's job, not mine.
It's plain to see Tyr's no war god anymore.
Nor am I. I have left that life behind.
Not killing gods, you haven't. Or else what are we doing in this realm? Forging this weapon? Your choice. You know where it might lead.
I am only protecting
I know. I know. And we both know the place is protecting your child.
There's one done. Can we hit that here? Oh, maybe if we did a bit of an explosion over there. No. Oh shit, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's try it from here. None of those are explosives. Weird. I would have thought they would have exploded.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Whatever, who cares? I'm not gonna go out of my way to open that. Because it just takes too long. Slows down the pace of the game too much for me, honestly. Oh shit, it's one of those Nokins.
Possessed by nightmares. They'll be even more dangerous until we stun them.
Who the fuck is a nightmare? Oh, it's one of those rotating orb dudes? There we go. Please, that prick. Well, he wasn't that dangerous. Alright, there we go. What else is over here? See something down here. Bit of a heal, and then some items. Oh shit, these are the blades of chaos seeking enemies. Oh shit. Where'd they go? Fuck you guys. Come on.
Behind you! Watch out!
Alright, who else is here? You wanna fight, bro? Let's fight. Oh shit. Wow. He did a right number on me there. Oh shit. These fucking pricks. Oh shit. Bro, I wasted my runic attack on that. Shit. I am getting no hits on this guy. There we go, finally. That is not the guy I wanted the R3 on. This is the guy. There we go. Whew. That was tight. Wait, there's still somebody else? Oh my god. There we go. Hold on, let's grab that chest.
Atreus' mother was a giant, isn't that right?
She was one of the Jotnar.
Yes. I didn't mean she was tall as a house. I know not all giants are giants.
Not that there's anything wrong with the disparity in size. Or number of limbs, say.
Nothing in the world.
Okay, guys. Sounds like a sus topic for discussion. Hey, what am I to do with this bullshit? Oh shit! Ah. Hilarious. Hilarious of me. Love that for me. Dying in a fucking explosion of my own creation. Do I want to deal with these? Why not, I guess. I don't know what good that does, but... Oh, just great. Gives you an item.
There. Now we can open the other gate.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
Why is it you ask?
I was just thinking of how Odin antagonized the giants for generations. Nearly wiped them out of existence twice. Now you may have a role to play in stopping him once and for all. Don't you think it's possible that's what your wife would have wanted?
Do not presume to know what she wanted.
I'm not saying anything you haven't thought. Her secrets haunt every step of your path, wasn't it? Maybe if you talked about your doubts, they wouldn't explode when you talked to your son.
I do not doubt. She knows what I left behind. She would never have asked that of me.
Why would she need to ask? She saw your fate.
I think we stop it right over here.
Because of the path she put you on. You
There
don't
we
think
go.
she knew exactly what it meant?
Should do it,
sending
right?
you to Jotunheim?
This is mere conjecture and probably quite enough of it, Highness. We're all making an effort to cooperate here, after all.
How about here? That should do it.
You're right. It's not for me to say.
All right.
Ah,
Let's
shit.
get that wheel turning.
Interesting. So, oh, we could perhaps use... Oh yeah, the sigil arrows, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Oh shit, wrong spot though, fucking A. Hold on, we're gonna have to let that fucking cool off. There we go. And here we go. Excellent.
Teamwork.
Onwards we go. And I see a rift there, which... Oh shit.
Oh, bugger. There's two of them.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Bruh. Two of them in this cramped space is not gonna be fun. And I am not close to the Spartan Rage. Or am I? I might actually have to lure them out. There we go. No. We've got control of this. Didn't get as much of the health boost from that as I would have wanted, but we'll take it. Let's try and kill this guy first before he becomes a nuisance. And now, take out his brother. I love hitting the L1 when those rings come around. It's always so satisfying when you make that connection. There we go. The pricks are down.
Well, who's ready for some fresh air after that? Everyone? Thought so.
It is close. I can feel it.
Alright, let's see what's in the rift, just because we're here anyway. I hope it's not over-leveled, motherfuckers. Oh, it's just stuff. Cool. What else is going on here? I know there's these puddles of oil that we can potentially leverage in combat, but in the heat of combat, it requires too much thinking, honestly. I'd rather just beat them the conventional way.
I wasn't trying to provoke you or cast doubt on your marriage. It just seems to me your thoughts haven't caught up to your instincts yet. I know something about that.
I love how Kratos and Freya keep dispensing with advice
When we get out of
with
here,
one
I'll give you some
another.
space.
They're, you know, sometimes it's Kratos giving Freya advice, sometimes it's the other way around, and neither of them wants the other to give them advice. So they're both doing something that the other one does not want them to do.
Meanwhile, I'll see what else I can
Unsolicited
learn while
advice
we're
on
here.
both fronts.
Maybe I'll send a few Einherjar back to Valhalla for good measure.
Well, you have fun now.
Hey, you made it. About time. I got everything all set here. Now we just gotta push on up to the fort.
Folky!
Head to the forge with Brock. Oh yeah, this is that area we were at much earlier when we tried to find our friend
You sure
Tyr.
didn't go to pains coming here, busting old Tyr loose. What a prize he turned out to be.
Yeah, my sentiments exactly, bro.
Enough when it's time to steal my kitchen, though.
You know what? I'm gonna call it here. This seems like a good stop-off point, given how much progress we've made in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I know we had some really interesting conversations today, which I would love to continue with you guys, both on and off stream. If you do want to chat off stream, do feel free to add me on my social media accounts. As always, more than happy to connect outside of these live streams. Other than that, we will be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific with more God of War Ragnarok. And then on Friday at 3 p.m. with FIFA 23 for the first time. Until then, be well, and see you soon. Bye-bye.